What if I told you that the next millionaire isn't opening a cafe, launching a clothing brand, or creating the next viral startup? In fact, they're building a business so boring that most people wouldn't even look at it twice. No fancy branding, no social media fame, no motivational reels, their bank account keeps growing. Now here's something even more shocking. Every year, millions of people start businesses. They invest their savings, work 12 to 14 hours a day, and dream of becoming financially free. But 5 years later, those businesses are either closed or owners are still trapped, working every single day just to survive. The answer isn't that they work harder. It isn't that they're luckier. And it definitely isn't because they have more money. It's because they choose different kinds of businesses that most people Instagram but quietly generate cash month after month. Here's the truth. The businesses that attract the least attention often produce the biggest profits. In today's video, I'll reveal 8 underrated businesses that may look ordinary out but can generate recurring income for years if they're built with the right systems. Because I'll share one simple principle that can help you judge any business in less than 30 seconds. Once you understand it, you'll never look at business opportunities the same way again. Let's get started. Imagine this. A restaurant owner gets a call from his manager.
Tomorrow morning, a food safety inspector is scheduled to visit.
If that problem isn't solved before sunrise, the restaurant could lose sale on social media for all the wrong reasons. Now ask yourself one question. How much do you think that restaurant owner is willing to pay to solve the problem immediately? Probably a lot more than he would have paid yesterday. And that's exactly why the pest control business buy chemicals. They buy peace of mind. When people are facing an urgent problem, they don't spend hours comparing prices. They simply want the problem gone. And the more urgent the situation, the more valuable your service becomes. And PARES all need professional pest control, which means your customers come back too. And that's where recurring revenue begins. Instead of chasing new clients every month, your existing keep renewing their service contracts. One customer can generate income for years. But here's something most of it isn't the chemicals. It isn't the equipment. It isn't even the license. It's trust. Because when you're responsible for protecting someone's business or home, they need complete confidence that you'll solve the problem professionally. Now here's where things get even better. Let's say you successfully solve the pest problem for one hotel. That hotel manager probably knows managers from 5 other hotels. If they trust your work, you. And referrals are the cheapest customers you'll ever acquire. That's why experienced entrepreneurs spend less money on advertising and more effort on delivering exceptional service. Because one happy customer can bring 10 more. That's why pest control may never look exciting on social media, but it can be incredibly inside your bank account. Vending machine business. Now let's move to a business that works for you, even while you're sleeping. Think about this. 10 years, someone told you they were making money without owning a shop with a show and without standing behind a counter all day. Most people would have laughed. Today, that business is everywhere. Airports, metro stations, hospitals, and corporate offices, shopping malls, and millions of people use it every single day. Meet the employee who never asks for a raise, never takes a day off, never arrives late, never complains, and works 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. That employee is a vending machine. But here's the secret. The machine isn't what makes the money. The location does. There's an old saying in business, products can be copied. Great locations can't. Imagine people want call machine inside an office with things snacks, energy drinks, or something quick before their next meeting. Today, vending machines sell far more than chips and soft drinks. Fresh coffee, protein shakes, ice cream, fresh juice, phones and accessories, personal care products, and in some cities, even gold coins, while competition's still relatively low. But here's the mistake that causes many people to fail. They spend weeks researching which machine to buy, but almost no time researching where to place it. Remember this, an average vending machine in a fantastic location can outperform an expensive machine placed where nobody's done. And your machine quietly turns foot traffic into cash. Day after day, month after month. But the next business on our list is even more fascinating. Because people don't visit it to buy a snack. They come because their entire business depends on it. Commercial laundry business. Before I tell you what this business is, every morning, thousands of hotel guests sleep on fresh white, receive clean blankets, restaurants serve food using spotless tablecloth and uniforms, gyms hand out fresh towels. Who washes all of them? Probably not. Because most people never notice the businesses that keep the world running. And that's exactly where the money is. Or one of the most overlooked businesses in the country, commercial laundry. You rarely see laundry business owners showing off luxury cars or posting motivational content online. Yet every single morning, their machines are already making money. 5-star hotels, hospitals, hostels, restaurants, spas, gyms, factories. Every one of these businesses generates thousands of dirty linens, uniforms, towels, and bed sheets every single day. Everything has to be cleaned quickly, professionally, and delivered on time. Because if a hotel doesn't have sanitized linens, patient care can be delayed. You rarely see laundry business owners showing off luxury cars or posting motivational content online. Yet every single morning, their machines are already making money. 5-star hotels, hospitals, hostels, restaurants, spas, gyms, factories. And business owners don't want more headaches. They want someone to take those headaches away. That's where you come in. They're paying you to save time, reduce stress, and justify restricting orders contracts. Your revenue is predictable. Your business becomes stable. That's the difference between owning a job and owning a system. Hi everyone, let's talk about the equipment and tool rental business. Imagine you're a contractor, you need a concrete cutter for 10 days, buying costs nearly 300,000 rupees. Renting is a fraction of that. Which option would you choose? The answer is obvious, you'd rent it. Across India, new roads, factories, warehouses, shopping malls, and apartment buildings are being constructed every day. But contractors understand something important. Buying in or doesn't make the project more profitable. Finishing the rent to time does. And that's why their smart entrepreneurs step in. And that single decision has created a billion-dollar business model around the world. Here's one of the biggest lessons in modern business. People don't always want to own expensive assets. They simply want access to them when they need them. Now we're entering the top 3 businesses on this list. And from this point onward, the game completely changes because the next business is connected to something every single person needs, every single day. Before I tell you about this business, let me ask you something. What's the one product every single human being needs today, tomorrow, and even 100 years from now? Not smartphones, not artificial intelligence, not the internet, water. No matter how much technology changes, one thing will never change. People will always need clean drinking water. And that's exactly why this business is becoming more valuable every year. Welcome to the RO Water ATM business. Millions of people across India pay for purified drinking water every single day. You'll find them at railway stations, bus terminals, hospitals, schools, colleges, industrial areas, tourist destinations, almost everywhere. But here's something interesting. Millions of people across India pay for purified drinking water every single day. You'll find them at railway stations, bus terminals, hospitals, schools, colleges, industrial areas, tourist destinations, almost everywhere. But here's something interesting. Most people don't care which company's machine they're using. They care about only one thing. Is an important lesson in business. Customers care more about solving their problem than your brand. That's why RO Water ATM businesses grow. Whether you're at home, on vacation, or asleep, the business keeps working. But here's the mistake that causes many people to fail. They spend all their money buying an expensive machine and almost no time choosing the right location. Remember, the machines don't build successful business. But now we're moving into a business that's on an entirely different level. This one doesn't require inventory. It doesn't require a warehouse. And once you build the product, you can sell it to thousands of customers without making it again. Micro SaaS, software as a service. Let me ask you a question. How many apps on your phone do you pay for every month without even thinking about it? Netflix, Spotify, Micro Four Freeze, Canva, the list goes on. You need fee management, attendance, parent communication. Every business has boring problems. And here's the secret. Business owners aren't looking for exciting technology. If your software can save them 1 hour every single day, they'll gladly pay you every month. One software. One problem solved, one monthly subscription. Begin you own a gym. You need to get memberships, track attendance, send renewal reminders, and collect payments. Or imagine you're running a clinic, clicking, patient records, billing, and follow-ups. Now here's what makes micro SaaS one of the most powerful business models. Imagine you've built a software tool once. Customer number 1 uses it, then custom bid. You don't need to build another factory. You don't need more inventory. The same product serves everyone. Every new customer increases your revenue without increasing your production costs by the same amount. But if this business is so powerful, why is it Dimazan Spot isn't a business at all? It's a principle. And into Poltez AI, real estate, restaurant, the business that pays you again and again. If you've been paying close attention, you may have noticed something. We talked about a cleaning company, a pest control business, vending machines, commercial laundry, equipment rentals, RO Water ATMs, and micro SaaS. Some rely on employees, some rely on machines, some rely on technology, some provide services. But underneath, they all share one powerful secret. A customer signs a yearly contract with your company, or subscribes to your software, or hires your cleaning service every month, or renews their pest control plan, or keeps renting your equipment. This time, you don't need to convince them every month. You don't need to chase them. You don't need to keep arriving automatically. And that is called recurring revenue. It's one of the biggest reasons why some businesses become incredibly valuable. Look around you. One business model. Get paid more than once for the same first use. They ask, how many times will this customer pay me? That single question can completely change the lesson that can save you years. Today, millions of people are starting businesses, but most of them are asking the wrong question. How much profit does this business make? Says Luchvis make in Plottrant question. Will that profit repeat? The next time someone tells you about an amazing business opportunity, don't get distracted by the hype. Instead, ask yourself one question. Will this business pay me once? Or will it pay me again and again? If you enjoy research-based content about business, wealth creation, and real-world money-making strategies, not just motivation, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'll see you in